Hello and welcome back to Factorio. So it is a new week and I get a look at whatever this was last time and I got to read some comments. So one thing that I read was that apparently we should be able to replace our our burner mining drills like pretty much nowish, and we should also be able to get rid of this like coal line altogether if we just put in electricity. So like if we get electricity going, it means we don't need, coal for anything basically. And that means get rid of that line, means the coal can pretty much just go over to our water line and then, that's fine. So I think that should be our first goal this week. So let's have a look at what we need to do that. So let's see if I can remember the buttons from last time. It's a fun game. Right, there we go. So we're looking for electric mining drill. There we go. So we just need iron plates and we can make them. Yeah. Oh, that seems like a huge thing to start making. Yeah. Let's just go start making that. So we need iron plates, gear wheels, and electronic circuits. So we have a lot of gear wheels in here, don't we? Yeah. So gear wheels are not the problem. It's iron plates that are the problem. We were about to be making iron plates over here if we had electricity, I think. Oh, I also learned something new about electricity, which is apparently if you just place them in a line. It was one of the tips at the start of the game, which I didn't really understand the first time I did it. Oh, we finished steel processing. I don't know, let's go for heavy armor. I don't know. What else have we got? Stone walls? That could be useful. Stone walls. Research. Anyway, if you're just kind of placing them while running along, you can just kind of it'll just place at the furthest distance, which helps. Anyway, we want to put one over here for our inserter. Then we want to put another inserter there. There we go. And we want to do... what's it? This way around? Yeah, this way around. And then we want to do just a little bit of electricity over here. Right, that'll work. And presumably we will need to keep some of our little circuit going with coal because we need to put it into our stone furnaces. But it does mean that we don't need to put it into our burner drills, which does help us a little bit in our restructuring. So let's grab our iron plate. How much do we need? So we're going to replace all of our burner drills. Probably including those ones up there. Although, I guess these ones up here can stay because they're kind of coal they're going into themselves. So right now that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we want to replace 5. Okay, yep, seems reasonable. Let's have a look at what we have. So, well, there's one. So we need 10 iron plates for each one. I think that's going to be our main problem. We'll see. 2. Haven't quite got enough yet. That's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. And 3. There we go. That's all we really need. Oh, wait. We need 4. I just said, like, how many do we need? 4? And then I'm like, oh, 3 will do. 3 will be perfect, right? Alright. Oh, we finished our stone walls. We have a lot of research going in, huh? Optics. Let's just research that. We can only research stuff that has red science, I think. Although maybe we can research stuff that has... Wait. Do I not have this? Oh. Wait, this isn't doing anything right now, I think. How do I... It says it should be building towards it with science packs, although... Oh yeah, I guess it's because this is never actually reaching here. Because we're not producing it quick enough. Maybe. Maybe? Yeah, okay, so this is producing at max speed, but... Yeah, it's all just going in the first one. Oh, well, that's fine. Whatever. Doesn't really bother me at all. Right, let's grab our iron plates. Let's build another electric mining drill. And then what we can do is we should start getting rid of these. So, oh, I also learned that we can put multiple drills towards one stone furnace, or one furnace. So like we could have one on each side of it, which could change how we do things a little bit. Anyway, do I just keep the thing as it is right now? Maybe. I'm trying to think. Or do we want to do a complete redesign? Probably a little bit of both. We also wanted 5, I just realized. There we go. Another mining drill. So, can we do quick replace of these is the question. No, these are significantly bigger. Oh, okay. These are like mega bigger. Okay. Well, that's fine. So we can probably pick up these inserters, right? Yeah. That'll work. Just pick up all the inserter. No. Get the inserter. Right. Then we'll pick up the mining drills. There's got to be a way of scrapping these at some point, but we'll have to wait and see. No, I want to get rid of that. There we go. Oh, we researched optics. Oh, that was quick. I wonder if we can research, like, things that only need red without having... Like, with just having... Things that say, like, red and green. I wonder whether green just makes it go quicker. I wonder if that's a thing. Let's try it. Or whether, like, there's a certain green and a certain red amount that you need. There we go. Apparently, also, one of the 4-game tips I didn't get the last time. You can click on that and you can see your electricity. So we can see our production, satisfaction numbers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to just start putting down some of these. Where is it? Electric mining drills. So, one is going to go here. One is going to go here. One is going to go here. And we're going to have to get rid of that. One is going to go here. Nice. Okay, so those are a lot more efficient by the looks of it. Assuming that we actually have electricity. Which these two do, apparently, right? Yeah, it's just this one that doesn't. That's fine. Cool. That means this whole coal production thing right here is not really needed. This whole line. Okay. Interesting. Then we have one more to go over here for our copper. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of that a little bit. Right, so what we want to do is we want to put that in... Oh, round like that. There we go. Then we've got to put our electricity in at it. Cool. So, that'll start producing copper at a reasonable rate. Now, do we need coal at all to go around this loop? Well, we need it for these stone furnaces. What can we replace stone furnaces? We want to replace them with steel furnaces, I think. How do we do that? Like, when's the point where we can do that? That'll be in research, right? Yeah. So is it logistics thing? Probably not. It's probably some sort of advanced material processing. Steel furnace. Yeah, okay, that's what we want. And that, does that still use... That looks like it might still use coal. Electric furnace is what we're really after. It's a little bit away though. It needs blue signs. Oh, okay. So we still need the coal production to get to these things. But we don't necessarily need the coal for our drills. In fact, we don't. So what we should do, in theory, if I can stand in a point where we don't have a conveyor belt, what we should do is we should have all of this production, because we don't need the coal to go through it. We should have it just producing straight away onto the lines, and then we should have all of that going to a kind of like centralized furnace bit, which will then spit them out towards these science bits, in theory. I think that's a better plan than what we currently have going. Yeah. So we still need this coal a little bit. Probably don't need as much of it. Let's think about it. So if we're going to a centralized area for stone furnaces, what that means is we can actually get rid of all of this right now, I think. Yeah. So let's just break this line just now, I think. Yeah, and just head along this way. It's going to take a while to break it because it's so big. But we really just don't need it anymore. This is an old way of doing things. We might need the... yeah, we might need the copper line. Let's just put in, for now, an inserter. So something like that. And then we'll also put in a box. Yeah, there we go. An iron chest. And electricity doesn't quite reach there. Cool. We'll sort out our electricity in a bit as well. That's just so we have some copper production still going. We don't need this coal production going around here. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of all of this. just completely redoing how it looks, because right now it looks awful. It looks ugly as well. It doesn't really serve the purpose that we needed it to serve. So, get rid of all of this, all of this, all of this, all of this. Yeah. I know those burner inserters probably aren't going to work anymore. Not burner inserters, those furnaces aren't going to work anymore, but that's fine. Don't need to worry about it. Not a problem. Right. Get rid of this line. Yeah, get rid of all of this line. So we're no longer hemmed in either, which is quite nice by the coal. Okay. Get this right along to the end, and we're good. Right, so if we leave that roughly around here, in fact, we can go a little bit further. Cannot insert coal, my inventory is full. Fair enough, we'll leave it there. Our inventory is actually full of coal. Not entirely sure what we could do. We could make a box. We could make a couple of boxes. Yeah, let's just make some wooden chests here and just put all of our coal in it. I'm not sure if we ever have a need for actually having a coal storage, but we'll see. Right. Just something like that. And we'll just kind of stick them in there. There we go. That'll work. Right. I suppose we could pick up these, right? No, it just says item on ground named coal. Doesn't say we can actually pick them up. Okay. So that's a lot better. We probably want to just get rid of all of these as well. Like where they're currently placed. I know it's destroying the stuff that we spent doing last week, but I imagine that's actually something you probably do a lot in this game. If you're trying to get things optimized, you have to be just willing to destroy. So we'll grab that. No, please don't do whatever you think you're doing here. We're just going to destroy that as well. Don't really need the production line still working. Destroy that. Yeah, there we go. We're even going to take away the electricity that we just put in, because we're going for a complete redesign. So, all of this needs to go. That needs to go. That needs to go. Are you still... Oh, it's this one over here that's still powering you. Yeah. Right, luckily we still get to keep all of our machines, so we don't have to do any production for those, which is quite helpful. Right, we'll keep our electricity line going. That seems pretty useful. Yeah, we'll grab the splitter, grab the gear wheels. Cool. Get all of that, all of this going. All has to just go into the pile of things that aren't, you know, continuing here. Do you want to pick up that and the box? Sure. Sure, we'll pick up that and the box. Right. Carry along this way. And get all of that. Yeah. Okay, I'm just thinking about what we might want to do. What we might want to do is we might want to have a thing for like these assembly machines where we just have it go into a box first. Or like, how about we don't think about where we want these assembly machines to be, right? We just have everything produced from an area go into a box, and then we have different things take from that box and to go to other places. I think that sounds like a better plan. Oh, we have to destroy this bit? Oh well. I think that sounds like a better plan overall. There we go. Destroy all of this. Let's get the sad music going. I don't like that. Right, we can probably destroy that because it's used for nothing right now. There we go. Get rid of this. Probably want to clean up our electricity a little bit. Like, what is this? This is disgraceful. Actually, one there would be fine. Okay. Destroy this line. There we go. Grab it all. Grab the box. There we go. Get the assemblers. Yeah, I think this is fine. Right. Grab all of this stuff. Right. Keep grabbing it. There we go. Grab a bunch of our science packs. Right. And our labs. And that one. And that one. Probably that one as well. There we go. So, we don't have any real... We have some copper production. That's it right now. And this is kind of what I want things to end up with. So, how large is this box? It's fairly large. Steel chest is a little bit larger. So, if we can make steel eventually, that'd be good. What I'm thinking of is something like we just have a bunch of these electric mining drills going along here. We have it going onto this line. It goes into the box. We have like maybe 3 inserters that take things from the box, and then takes it off to wherever they need to be taken to. I think something like that seems like a good idea. We're probably going to destroy these as well. Just put them in better spot as well. That's fine. So, where are our electric mining drills? There we go. We're just going to put them down here. Yeah, something like that seems fine. We have a lot of transport belts. I think we can do something like control click or something, and that means that's permanently a transport belt thing. That's cool. So, what we're looking to do is we're looking to just going to have these going out into a line. So probably at the edge is probably going to be the best, although we're not going to have as many resources at the edge, but that's fine. So probably something like this, right? Then we're going to want them all conveyor belting. So if we just go to wait, maybe I've not got this right. Yeah, okay, I'll unclick that. Oh, maybe those aren't hotkeyed on that one. There we go. That's better. Then we want this to kind of go along here, right? And let's say we want it to all arrive at this area. This is going to be our processing area for steel. Up here. Get rid of the tree. There we go. This is our steel processing, not a steel process, our iron processing area, right? So right at the end here, we just take a simple inserter. We grab stuff from the end. Although maybe we should use a fast inserter, but we'll think about that later. And we're just going to put it in a box for just now. It's not going to be the most elegant solution, but it's going to be a solution. And I'll just take things, put it in the box. Apparently it's getting iron plates, which it shouldn't do. Oh, there must have still been an iron plate on the ground. We'll pick up the iron plate and take it. That's fine. Right. So, we want electricity down here, which is fine. So if we do that, there we go. See, that gives us electricity, and we can put it at that side of the production line. And that looks a little bit better, although this is ugly. So we're going to get rid of this temporarily. We're just going to go from this one. Oh, was that not meant to do the next one? It's meant to do the next one automatically if you hold it down. We'll see. Oh, I guess it's because we join another line, it doesn't. Ah, okay. That's fine. That's what we're after. And then I'm going to destroy that one. That's fine. We can work out what we need here as well when we need it. Something like that. Then something like that. Okay, so that gets us our radar back, which is all I was trying to do there. Destroy that because we don't need it. This is outside of the power range. Apparently. Okay. That's fine. So maybe we want to put one in the middle of these ones as well. That's fine. We still don't have power because of how it's set out. There we go. Destroy that one. That'll do for just now. There we go. So we have our... Well, that's not going to work actually where it currently is for our plan. We actually need it kind of up and diagonal. So it has to be like here, I think. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. It's just so that we can get inserters on each side of it. I don't think anything works diagonally. So that is this being built and going into the box. Now what we want to do is we want to get that building into... Well, let's just put our science stuff down somewhere. Let's just designate a new science. So this is going to be our science area. There's nothing else nearby. So I think this is a perfect area for us to put our science machines, right? So our science machines are just going to take whatever we throw at them. So I think that's fine. Wait, where are they? We did pick... Yeah, our labs. So these just take whatever we throw at them, as far as I understand it. So we'll stick them up here. Then we'll just grab a line over from this little production line. Or this electricity line. So we'll do this. That's better. Cool. So they are now pretty much So they now have electricity if they need them. So this is where we're going to end up with our stuff. Whatever production we do, otherwise, it's just going to end up here. And that's fine. Right. So I'll probably mean that we need a line of inserters. So something like this. Just whatever happens, we're just going to take stuff. It's going to come along here. And then it's going to go into these. It's just going to go in. And that should be fine. Right. Whatever we chuck at it. Hopefully. And we can maybe do one at the other side if we want to as well. Like, if we want to get it so that we've got like, red coming along one way, green coming along the other. In fact, that sounds pretty cool. We could do that. I mean, if it's a total redesign, this is our time to do this sort of thing, isn't it? Right. Oh, he said that's wrong. It's got to be one further away. There we go. So we'll do that. Then we will stick in our inserters along this side. And that should be like one red path, one green path. Seems reasonable, right? And that's all we really need right now. Do need electricity in here, however, which we don't currently have a way of getting. No, so what we should do is we should separate our labs by a single spot. That allows us to put our electricity in the like on the edge and on the center. So we'll put one there, put one there. That should be fine. And then we'll put our other lab in here. Okay. That means that we need 2 more of these. Means that we don't need that one. We don't need that one because it's feeding nowhere. We can just put them like this. And then put our electricity over the other side. There we go. So what this is going to be like red, green. It's just going to pick stuff up, stick it into our respective labs. So Moonscar and Daniel Stofiel. Okay, cool. Right. So what do we need to make our different types of science? I knew where this was last time, but I don't know where it is now. So to make science used by laboratories, we need... Oh, I think we could see it on the assembler machine, couldn't we? Oh, I already had an assembler machine. I just want to drop it down so we can have a quick look at what we need to build that. Oh, no, we didn't view it there. We viewed it in our... this bit, right. So we need copper plate and gear wheel, and on the other one we needed inserter and transport belt. Okay. So... Copper plate and gear... Copper plate seems really easy. So copper plate we use, just so we get this right, we use that to make Science Pack 1. Oh, this is raw materials that we need. Oh, okay. So we need 1.5 copper, 5.5 iron, and that's 2 to 1 on this one. So we probably need even a little bit more stuff over here. So let's build ourselves another electric mining drill. There we go. We've built one, hopefully. We're just going to place that there. So that means we're doing 5 to 1. It's not quite the ratio. In fact, we probably need even a little bit more, but that's fine. We can always get more of whatever we need here. So, then we want these to... I think it's just copper plate. Everything needs to be turned into copper plates from the copper side, right? Let's have a look here. So, this one, copper plate. So we need copper plates for that one. And then this one, we need inserters and transport belts. Inserters, you use electric circuits, which need copper plate to be turned into copper cable. All right, that's fine. And what do transport belts need? Transport belts don't need any of that. Okay, so what we can do is we can get our copper moving into this bit. Like moving, like, we can get copper moving out like this. I'm only putting it in the box right now so that we can sort things. I'm wondering where I think we could keep the box, maybe. Just if we want to grab something from the production line that seems useful for us. Doesn't seem efficient, but it seems like it would be useful. Why am I building more inserters? So what we'd want to do is we want to get something going from the box. So we want to go out. And then it all has to be turned into copper plates to make copper wires, right? Yeah. All has to be turned into copper plates to make copper wires. So the first place the copper should go is into, like, a furnace situation. So I guess that means furnaces can be fed from... I was just thinking, furnaces can be fed from 3 different directions, right? So what we might want to do is we might want to do... Well, we want a furnace area up here for our copper. So we'll just stick all of this in. And furnaces also need coal. So actually we should have furnaces like definitely along this area. So let's put... Our radar is fine where it is. Let's put our furnaces here. So it's going to have a couple of those. We're going to go like this. Maybe along like this. Yeah, that'll work. Then we can get our lovely little... See, we could just use burner inserters for this. It's a little bit inefficient, but that's fine. Means we don't need to get electricity over to it, which kind of helps. Right, so they're just going to fuel those. We're going to want stuff going in. And then we want stuff being taken out. Yeah, I'm just thinking about this here. Is this what we really want? So that would fill these up. The current route. No, I don't think this is what we really want. What we probably want is something a bit more like... Probably want a gap in between these. Let me just go like this. So it just goes straight through. And then we have our inserter each side of that. Yeah, I suppose what we could have... We could have a little bit of a loop going on, actually. I want to actually see our filter inserters work as well. I'm going a bit crazy with my plans, so if we get filter inserter, just build one here. Right, there we go. Filter inserter. I just want to see what we can do with a filter inserter. So, I don't necessarily want to place it there. So we can say, I only want you to filter what? Oh, and then we can choose a thing from anything. Alright, so that's good. So I could say, I only want you to do copper... yeah, I could say only copper plates or something. Okay, cool. So what I was thinking is we get like a... So we probably don't need 3, actually. That's probably a little overkill. But what we probably want to do... that needs to be one further away. Yeah, I know. So we want to do something like this. Get rid of that there. Just do a little loop, right? And the point of this loop is basically to be like, hey, we're going to bring up the copper from down here. So it's going to go up, round, and into the loop. Okay? So that'll just continually feed this loop. Then we're going to grab anything that will go into these furnaces. Like, for instance, well, we'll get our copper in here. So we'll do burner inserters on the other side. So I don't know why I built another one. We have more than enough. So we'll do burner inserters there. And then we'll do actual inserters on the other side. So this will just feed whatever we can in. And this will just take whatever we can out, right? And then what we can do is we can have filter inserters waiting here. And it will filter out into the next line. You see what I'm meaning? Hopefully you do. Hopefully you'll find out and it'll all look good. Anyway, thank you for watching. Going to end the episode here and I will see you next time. Goodbye.